Hey everyone, how are we today? Just doing an all signs reading today, and we are going to be looking at reconciliation. We are specifying sort of reconciliation with love connections this week, all right? And we will sort of also be, checking the action side of the reconciliation. Who is taking actions to reconcile? Should you take actions to reconcile with this person, or does it need to be from their side of things? All right, so that's our intentions for this reading today. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. But we are using the Dream Lenormand, all right, not to be confused with the other two dream related ones. We've got the Dreaming Lenormand as well as the Dreaming Way Lenormand. This is the Dream Lenormand, which focuses on little bunnies. There's some cute little bunny imagery in those ones. But I also do have the Angel Answers with us today that I'll be starting each sign with those, just to sort of get us a general answer, when it comes to reconciliation, whether that's actually going to happen or not. Sort of straight up answer that question for everybody. But you will see me taking timestamps as always. We're going to be starting with Libra today. But like I said, please subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate that. But getting into it with Libra. Okay, Libra. Reconciliation between Libra and this person. Reconciliation. Is reconciliation between Libra and this person possible? Okay, sort of straightforward answer there for you, Libra. We do have yes, straight up. All right. We also do see big happy changes. All right. So there is going to be, I feel like that big happy changes. I feel as though there is some sort of big event that is going to lead to this reconciliation. But we're just going to grab two cards for, what do you need to do in regard to reconciliation, Libra, and what does this person need to do in regard to reconciliation? Okay, so actions. What actions towards reconciliation does Libra need to make? Okay, and what actions towards reconciliation does Libra's person need to make? Okay, so Libra, for you, we have the stars as well as the crossroad. Okay, so this is talking about you needing to define within yourself what it is that you truly wish for within this connection, within, for this reconciliation to happen. You really need to define just within yourself, what you're wishing for here, what you desire here, the outcome that you want here. You need to sort of consciously choose to head in that direction, and of getting those dreams fulfilled for yourself here, regardless of what that is for you specifically. It's talking about, you needing to focus on what you wish for, those expectations, the desires, what's the desired result of this reconciliation for you. We do need you to be, decisive about that, rather than, confused about what might happen or anything along those lines. Sort of really, really map it out for yourself with what you want to see happen here. Now, your person, they do have the dog as well as the incense burner. Okay, so they need to focus on how to, with the dog energy there, they do need to focus on how to, really be more loyal, more dependable, more understanding and compassionate towards you. There may be a need for some of these people to really assess how important their friendships are as compared to love relationships. And really needing to be a bit more loyal towards love relationships over their friendships, rather than, I do see that coming out normally as that, you know, they're currently in that sort of bros before hoes, regardless of gender, energy, and we're needing to assess that and be more loyal to love rather than you know, putting the hose first, basically. But we do see the incense burner as well. So there is this this need for this person to, you know, really talk to their spirit a little bit more and, you know, allow certain things, especially things within friendships that are not serving them, to sort of go up in smoke. They need to sort of cleanse and purify the way that they are looking at this connection. All right, so that's what we're seeing for you today, Libra. More than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. But for now, we'll move over to our Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio, how are we today? Scorpio, firstly, we're asking, is reconciliation possible between Scorpio and this person? Is reconciliation possible between Scorpio and this person? Okay, firstly, we're seeing the need for forgiveness. Okay, I feel like that's flowing both ways, both needing to forgive each other, forgiving, you know, the situation that you found yourselves in, you know, some sort of forgiveness needing to happen if we want to move into reconciliation with this person. We are seeing helpful people as well. So there may be some people around, one or both of you, offering advice on how to reconcile this connection for yourselves there. All right, relying on other people to sort of mediate, I feel, for some of you. All right, so Scorpio, what actions does Scorpio need to take towards reconciliation? And what actions does this person need to take towards reconciliation with Scorpio? What actions do we need to see from this person towards our Scorpios? Okay, so we do have for you, Scorpio, the masculine as well as the tree. So with the tree, we definitely are seeing the need for some sort of growth here, some sort of, you know, looking after yourself, looking after your masculine aspects. So this is, you know, the way that you control your emotions, you know, the logic of the situation, thinking things through more clearly rather than coming from an emotional point, needing to sort of grow and mature a little bit when it comes to our logical side and being able to, you know, utilize our logic more so than just coming from emotion when it comes to this connection. All right, so if you are heading towards connection, there is still a little bit of growth needed there. I do feel for some of you that is connected to that forgiveness. Needing to forgive yourself, needing to, you know, show forgiveness towards this person, needing to grow and mature and just evolve a little bit. That, you know, if you want this reconciliation, that, you know, growth is necessary between the both of you. It's not just one person that needs to grow. So really looking at how can you grow and evolve your way of thinking, your perception, the way that you're being, you know, the way that you logically think things through when it comes to this connection. Now, from your person's side, the actions that they need to take, we do see the Spirit card there, as well as the Stork energy. So I am feeling that for some of you, this is kind of talking about this person needs to ghost somebody. It could definitely be ghost a certain situation, you know, that kind of energy. So that there may be other people that they're talking to that they kind of need to ghost those people in order to focus on reconciliation with you. But overall, I do feel as though this is just talking about that spiritual side of things and you know, developing that spiritual sense within themselves to understand this connection just a little bit more for themselves there. But we also do see the stork. Okay, so that really does talk about they need to stir up some action, some new energy. There's something that they need to be doing that is going to be bringing some sort of new element into this connection. We do see that stork. It really does talk about idea generation, generating new ideas of how to deal with things, of how to spiritually deal with things, with that spiritual card there. So, the magic, they need to sort of help. They need to find that magic and stir that magic up again. Find some new ideas just within themselves on how to, come forward to you there, Scorpio, with, reconciliation energy. So it does feel as though there is a little bit of work needed on both sides there. Before this can be reconciled. All right, so especially with that helpful people card, relying on others at this time to sort of give you a bit of advice and help you through this particular period before reconciliation is totally 100% possible between you and this person. All right, but you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, but for now we'll move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, is reconciliation possible between you and this person? No need to worry. All right, so the more you stress about this, Sagittarius, the more you're pushing it away. Is kind of what I'm feeling there with that. No need to worry. There is reconciliation is possible if you want it. All right. We do also have communicate clearly. All right. So there is a need for you and this person to actually communicate more clearly with each other if you do want to reconcile with this person. With that also there, I do feel as though this is you communicating clearly to yourself. What exactly is it that you're worried about with this potential reconciliation, and assessing that side of things a little bit more, communicating clearly with yourself over what it is you want, what expectations, what's your desired outcome here. All right, but we'll have a look at actions. Okay, Sagittarius, what actions would Sagittarius need to take in order to reconcile with this person? Okay, and what actions would this person need to take in order to reconcile with our Sagittarians? Okay, so we do have for you, Sagittarius, the Sun as well as the Fox energy. All right, so there's this element with the Sun. It does talk about happiness. It's kind of talking about learning how to be happy by yourself first. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here with that Fox energy. The Fox is quite independent and self-sufficient, so it really does talk about finding how to be happy just by yourself first and foremost before you move forward into reconciliation here. It also does talk about this need to shine the light on some stuff here, to reveal some things here. So especially with that communicate clearly, I do feel as though you maybe need to bring some things to light between you and this person, communicate some stuff about what it is that you do expect here, and how we can be happy in order to reconcile here. You do need to sort of shine the light on you yourself. Okay, so I feel like for some of you this is talking about revealing your innermost thoughts, your innermost desires when it comes to this connection, and asking for those in return, communicating clearly and revealing our true selves. All right, so and on your person's side of things here, we do have the stars as well as the Spirit card. Okay, so there is this this person really needs to actually assess what it is that they actually wish for here. They it feels like too, especially with that communicate clearly card, it kind of feels like that energy of they don't even know what they want. They need to actually sit down and assess, what do I desire here? What am I wishing for? What is my ideal dream, coming true within this connection in order for them to reconcile with you. We do see that this is something that they need to do on a spiritual level. They really need to assess themselves on a spiritual level, maybe do some shadow work at this time before this can, move forward in reconciliation with you there, Sagittarius. I feel like this person, especially with that stars card there, it's like they need to find more hope and learn how to be more optimistic that things can actually happen the way that they need them to. So, when we did see that no need to worry, maybe it's actually your person who is worrying, more so here than you are. So could be either way there, but yeah, that's what we're seeing for you, Sagittarius. You're more than welcome to check other placements, of course. But for now, Capricorn, how are we today? Okay, Capricorn, is reconciliation possible between Capricorn and this person? Yes, Capricorn, yes. Reconciliation is definitely possible here, but we do have forgiveness as well. The need for forgiveness from either one or both of you, forgiving ourselves, forgiving each other for, things that may have happened in the past within this connection. Forgiveness being very, very strongly needed in order to reconcile this connection. All right, but Capricorn, what actions can Capricorn take towards reconciliation with this person? Okay, and what actions can this person take towards Capricorn to reconcile? What actions should this person take towards Capricorn for reconciliation? Capricorn, for you, we have ring. Okay, so straight away, I feel like this is talking about your relationship with yourself, Capricorn, needing to really look at your relationship with yourself and why you want to reconcile this connection. This talks about cycles as well. So is this connection actually part of a greater cycle in your life, Capricorn? I do feel as though, this is questioning you as to, why is reconciliation with this person important to you? What do you need to forgive about past cycles in your life in order to move forward with this connection? All right, we do also see the Garden card. Okay, so this is a very interesting energy when it comes towards reconciliation, because this is actually talking about, meeting this person halfway, meeting up with them, date night. It does talk about, it is my date night card. So it does talk about, meeting this person somewhere public, being a little bit more sociable. All right, Capricorns are well known as being very guarded, and whatnot. So it can be talking about being a little bit more sociable and personable toward this person. It can talk about meeting this person halfway. It can talk about, actually meeting up with this person, for a coffee and sort of going from there. But I really do feel as though, this is talking about meeting this person halfway with that forgiveness. You offering yourself forgiveness as well as this person and the situation in general. For some of you, this is actually talking about, just going out and having fun with friends, going to events, accepting invitations. Okay, so if this person actually invites you somewhere, I would be accepting that invitation. It's kind of one of the most positive actions you can take towards reconciliation here. Now, on your person's side of things, they have the key as well as the cross. All right, so I'm getting pretty straightforward here. With the key, this person needing to open their heart, unlock themselves to this connection, to reconciliation, open the door to reconciliation. I feel like for a lot of you that it's this person who really needs to open the door to let you in. With that garden gate there, it's kind of like you're ready to, you've got your garden here, you're ready to meet them halfway and walk through that gate. But they kind of need to unlock the door to let you in in the first place, is what I'm kind of feeling with this person. This really does talk about opening new doors and opening that door, unlocking that door to you, opening their heart to you a little bit more, especially with the cross there as well. That they need to start listening to, having faith that things are going to work out successfully, because with the key we do see a lot of success as well. All right, and especially with the ring coming out for you, and that outright yes we did see for you there. So there is a very strong sense of destiny, a spiritual connection here coming from your person. Obviously that would probably for a lot of you be both ways, but that they do feel the tug of that spiritual connection with you, Capricorn. They do know that this is destiny. They just are currently not unlocking themselves to allow that in. So they need to have more faith and allow that to happen, and sort of accept their destiny. I kind of feel for your person there, it does feel as though this person does need to, do something, take some sort of action to open themselves up to this in the first place before we can sort of move forward either way for you there, Capricorn. But that's what we have for you. You're more than welcome to, check your other placements or cross-watch your person's placements as well. But we'll move over to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. Is reconciliation possible for Aquarius and your person? Or this person? This person that Aquarius wants to reconcile with, or is looking at reconciliation with. Look for a sign, Aquarius. The universe is trying to tell you the answer already. All right, it's up to you. It is outright telling us that, before I'm drawing the next batch of cards, it is telling us that it is going to be up to you to push for this reconciliation, to look for a sign that it's right to go ahead with reconciling with this person. Looking for a sign that they are ready for that you are ready for that. I feel like a lot of you, the universe is trying to show you already, and it kind of is up to you to see those signs, I feel, for a lot of you Aquarius. But we'll have a look here with the lenormand. Okay, Aquarius. What should Aquarius's actions be in order to reconcile with this person? And what should this person's actions be if they want to reconcile with our Aquarius? What actions coming from your person towards Aquarius? Interesting, Aquarius. It does feel a bit tumultuous, this connection. We have on your side of things the actions you need to take. We have the whip, first and foremost, as well as the tree. All right, so straight away it's talking about growing and maturing and evolving past conflicts. All right, growing and evolving the way that we deal with conflict. This can just be talking about trouble and tension, conflict within yourself, the way that you beat yourself up within connection, but I do feel for a lot of you, it's just talking about the way that we deal with conflict, the way that we deal with trouble when it arises within a connection, and needing to grow and evolve and mature the way that we do deal with conflicts in connections. All right. With that particular message there, it does sort of feel as though, healing yourself, self-care, quite important for, I can see you both at this time. I'm going to be straight with you. I do feel as though neither of you are quite ready to reconcile as of yet, but it will be up to you, and to look for a sign to know when you're both ready. Okay, I feel as though we're not quite there yet. It's looking like it's going to be possible, but it's really up to you both to do some healing first and foremost, I feel. All right, so especially for you, it's going to be, taking actions to evolve the way that we deal with conflict. All right, for your person here, we do have the fox as well as the lilies. All right, so I'm kind of getting this energy of, with this person here, that the actions that they need to take is, with the fox, they need to look after themselves first and foremost. They need to focus on their own sort of survival at this current time. So it does feel as though this person is a little bit, not quite ready to think about reconciliation at the moment. They do need to focus on themselves for a little while, be independent for a little while. And with that lilies there, it's kind of like they really need to find their vulnerability and get close to themselves on an emotional level, before reconciliation would be possible. They do really need to, look after their own survival, especially their emotional survival. It feels like this person, has got a lot emotionally going on within themselves at this time. For some of them, this is talking about they need to actually be more vulnerable and open to themselves about the fact that they are a bit of a player. Or even if they're not an actual player, that they have been embodying that type of energy. All right, so some of them do need to be a little bit more honest with themselves about that. But otherwise, this is just, someone who needs to put themselves first for a little while, and especially when it comes to, learning their own vulnerabilities and learning how to deal with their own emotions, being very emotional with themselves, being very close, intimate with themselves. They do need to sort of learn a little bit more about their own emotions and their own self, before reconciliation is going to be completely, possible there, Aquarius. But I do feel as though, you will get a sign to know when's the right time. All right, I just don't feel as though it's quite yet. Okay. You're more than welcome to check other placements, of course. Cross-watch your person's sign if you want. But for now, we'll move on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Is reconciliation possible between Pisces and this person? Okay, so I'm getting an interesting message here, Pisces. I do feel as though this is different for everyone within the collective. Okay, so for some of you, yes, reconciliation is possible, but for others of you, no, it may be not. All right. We do have abundance, firstly, for you. So I feel like you've just got an abundance of options here. It's going to be an abundance of options for the collective as well. So some of you actually are going to be reconciling and others of you may not be. We do have the let go card as well. So it's going to depend too on, what you need to let go of. Do you need to let go of certain things within this connection or within this person's energy, your energy? What do you need to let go of? Or is it the person themselves that you need to let go of? It's going to be different for all of you. We have an abundance of options here. So there is abundance too in some of you are going to be, choosing to focus on other aspects of life, like money, for example, with that abundance card. Others of you are going to have other options popping up, other people popping up that take away the need to reconcile with this person. So it's actually coming through very, very different for everyone here. All right, but we'll see if we can get a bit of clarity with the lenormand. Okay, Pisces. What action should Pisces take towards reconciliation with this person? And what actions would this person need to take in order to reconcile with our Pisces? Okay, so for you Pisces, we do have the birds card, which actually came out with the masculine energy. They both sort of came out together. So this is a conversation you need to be having with, I feel like the logical side of your brain. You need to be having a conversation with yourself about the reality of this situation for you personally, and then sleep on it. All right, we've got the bed there. So we do see the bed talking about rest, relaxation, sleep on it. Nothing happening, overnight. Really, really taking your time to rest on this, and in the meantime, be honestly really talking to yourself quite deeply, but from a very logical perspective, controlling the emotional component of what's going on for you here, Pisces, and really, assessing this logically, and having those conversations with yourself logically, from being your own voice of reason here, but then resting on it. Don't jump into doing anything. Don't take any action. Sleep on it. You need to sleep on it. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is sleep on it for a while. All right. Not jumping into anything immediately with this person. All right. We do, for your person's side of things, we do have the Clover and the Rider. All right. So they may be taking action. They may be taking action soon towards you, Pisces, but do not take any action. You need to have these honest conversations with yourself before you allow them to come in, and because with the Clover there, it's like they're going to take a risk to come towards you. The Rider is super quick, comes in really quickly, bearing good news. With the Clover, it can be good news of good fortune. We are seeing that abundance card up there as well. So I do feel like for some of you, they may even be sort of coming to you with, depending on what the problems in the connection were that we're needing to reconcile, they may be coming towards you talking about money. All right. Talking about, I've got much better fortune now. I'm much more blessed with money now than what I was before, Pisces, So this person may be taking a risk coming towards you, and I do feel as though it's going to be a risk because it's going to really, I feel like, put a lot of you on the spot, because you actually do need to rest a little bit on this, and really take some more time to work out what aspects of this connection do you need to let go of, and what aspect, or do you need to let go of this person completely. All right, but they seem to be coming toward you, Pisces, one way or another. But I just want to say that if this person is coming towards you saying, I've had all this luck with money, I'm so much better off money-wise, I do just want to let you know that the Clover card is a very short-term card. And with the Rider, it comes in as quickly as it goes. So just be aware of that. They may be suddenly in a much better financial position, but it may also change again very quickly. I just feel like that's important to let someone know out there. Don't make your decision based on money when it comes to this person. Don't allow money to be a player in this reconciliation if it's there. But yeah, it does feel like they're coming in quick. But I feel like this is a bit of a test for you, Pisces, as to, I'm only going, so that's why we're having those deep conversations with our logic, not our emotions. Make sure it's not your emotions. You may very well love this person, but you need to think about this logically, and make sure you are letting go of the aspects of this connection that are not serving this connection, letting go of the things that don't serve you, and then even if they show up tomorrow offering you the world, tell them, oh, I need to sleep on it. You need to tell them, I need to sleep on it. Do not be making any rash decisions, Pisces. That's coming through quite clearly, that you do need to make sure there's no rash decisions being made here. You do need to sleep on this, all right? Think about this clearly, all right? Especially with that masculine energy, you do need to talk to yourself clearly. Think about this clearly. Think it through very clearly. All right, but that's what we have for you, Pisces. You're more than welcome to check your other placements or cross-watch as well. But for now, we'll move over to Aries. Okay, Aries. Aries, firstly, is reconciliation possible for Aries and your person? Is reconciliation possible for Aries and this person, please? Within the next few weeks. There you go, Aries. Don't stop. Whatever you're doing, don't stop doing it. One or both of you. I'm not sure who that's for just as of yet. But we'll have a look at the lenormand. Okay. Aries, what action can Aries be taking towards reconciliation with this person? Okay, and what actions can this person be taking towards Aries, towards reconciliation with Aries? Okay, so Aries, for you here we have the home, the house, followed by the key. Okay, so for some of you, the actions that you can be taking towards this person are, I'm getting multiple messages here. So for some of you, this can actually quite literally be, knocking on this person's door or opening your door, unlocking your door for this person to come in. All right. So for some of you, it's pretty straightforward. No wonder it's saying within the next few weeks, if that's the case of someone actually showing up at someone's house. But the other message I'm getting here is your actions need to be towards securing this security and stability, making this stable, opening your heart to this, unlocking the door to yourself, to this person, to allow this person in. Okay, your home is like your safe little bubble, your security blanket, and you need to sort of be opening your heart to unlocking the door to let this person into your safety net. All right, so letting this person in more, opening your heart to this person, maybe even opening your front door to this person. Okay, but coming in, actioning security and stability within this connection by opening yourself up to this connection, I feel, for a lot of you there. Now, your person's actions, we do have the fox and the dog. All right. So I'm kind of feeling that with the fox energy that this person is sort of a very independent person, and they do need to sort of be more compassionate and understanding towards others, with the dog energy there. I am getting this sense of this person being quite guarded. Sometimes this can be a little guard dog. I do feel as though this person is quite guarded and worried about their own survival here. There is this energy of that they think that they're being very clever by being guarded, that they feel that they need to be guarded and protect themselves first and foremost. But there is this aspect here of this person does need to show you more loyalty, more compassion, more understanding, more companionship, more friendship within the connection, some element of that as well. All right, so they need to be actioning, more, just more compassion and loyalty towards you, I feel, Aries. They need to be, they need to be a friend to themselves, but they also need to be a friend to you as well. So they need to actually action, more friendship side of the connection towards you there, Aries. So however that plays out for you both, but within the next few weeks, I do feel as though now that I've sort of seen that house and key on your side of things, that the don't stop energy is towards you. Don't stop now. If you want to reconcile with this person, don't stop now. You're almost there. All right. Um, All right, so that's what we have for you, Aries. You're more than welcome to check other placements or you know, cross-watch this person's sign as well. But for now, we'll move on to Taurus. Taurus, is reconciliation possible between you and this person, Taurus? I've got a yes, but. All right, we do have the yes there, but get more information first. There's something else you need to know. More information is needed before you do go ahead and reconcile with this person. All right, but we'll have a look with the lenormand. Okay, Taurus. What actions should Taurus take towards this person in order to reconcile? Okay, and what actions would this person need to take towards Taurus in order to reconcile? For your side of things, Taurus, the actions that you need to be taking are all about spiritual growth. We have the Spirit card here as well as the Tree. So those two together, it's straight up talking about spiritual growth, spiritual evolution, focusing on yourself first and foremost. You know, so that's the more information that you need. You do need to do a little bit more shadow work, some growth elements, just spiritually within yourself at the moment. I'm seeing that there. Now, for your person towards you, we do have the market and the tower have come out together. Okay, so so this person is kind of selling themselves as very guarded, very, you know, up in their tower, inaccessible, selling themselves as spending a lot of time to themselves in solitude, trying to work through things. But I don't necessarily feel like that's the full truth of the matter. They're trying to sell this story to themselves, I kind of feel. You know, sell this with the market card there. It's kind of selling themselves short, selling themselves a story about what's happened in the past here. We do have the mice energy as well. So this is eating away at them, that they are selling themselves a story. And the story, I feel like the story is that, oh, I just need some time to myself. But that's not the full truth of the matter here. That's why there's get more information. There's more information necessary. The more information necessary comes down to this mouse energy. Okay, so this is some sort of loss in the past. They're feeling this loss more so than they're letting on. They're holding on to the past a little bit here. It's kind of eating away at them. It is eating away at them a lot more than they are letting on. All right. Is what I'm kind of feeling with that person. I'm not seeing any action coming from your person. I feel like once you have had a bit more time to, you know, look at the spiritual aspects of this connection and evolve yourself on a spiritual level, you know, you will understand this connection in a different light. But yes, long-term reconciliation is possible. There's just some stuff needed. I feel like your person needs to, you know, they need to evolve a fair bit as well. I feel like that's even more so strongly than on your side. They need to at least stop selling themselves short and stop selling themselves a story and actually being a bit more honest with themselves here, Taurus. All right, but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Maybe even cross-watch your person's sign as well. But for now, we'll move over to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Is reconciliation possible between Gemini and this person? Pretty straightforward here. We have in the near future and then peaceful resolution. So the interesting thing about that peaceful resolution card is not necessarily peaceful reconciliation. There's a resolution here, but it may not be reconciliation. All right. So, but in the near future, we are getting to some sort of resolution one way or another, is what we're sort of feeling with that. So one way or another, whether you reconcile or not, it will be a peaceful resolution for you. Okay, Gemini, but we'll have a look with the lenormand. Okay. What actions should Gemini take towards reconciliation with this person? And mind blank here. What actions could this person take towards Gemini and reconciliation, please? You're being told here the action for you, Gemini. We do have the bouquet, the flowers, as well as the stalk. All right. So the flowers is all about giving and receiving love, time, energy, whereas the stalk is all about stirring up brand new energy. So it's kind of straightforward telling you, Gemini, that you need to be, giving to the new energies around you rather than focusing on existing or old energies. You need to be giving more time, energy, love to new energies and stirring up new stuff within your life here. All right. So focusing on new rather than existing. All right. This person, they do need to action a conversation with the birds there, but that conversation is with the lilies. So this is actually with themselves on an emotional level. They need to really get honest with themselves about their emotions, all right, and what their long-term goals are within this connection. If they do want a hope of reconciling this, they do need to have a big D&M with themselves about their true emotions here. All right. But like I said, I'm just sort of feeling that this may not be a reconciliation we're looking at, Gemini. It may just be a resolution. All right. But in the near future, we are getting a peaceful resolution one way or another. Okay, so for some of you, free will always exists. So for some of you, that may be in the form of a reconciliation, but I do feel that for majority of you, it's a resolution aside from reconciliation. All right. Now, you are more than welcome to check your other placements, check this person's placements. But for now, we'll move over to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. Is reconciliation possible for Cancer and this person? You're ready. All right. So you yourself are, I feel 1,000% ready here, Cancer. You're ready for reconciliation. But we do also have get more information. All right. So there's something, I feel like there's something you don't know. All right. So even though you're ready, there may be some information about this that you don't know. All right. There's more information necessary before you do make your final call on this reconciliation. All right. I do feel that you're ready for reconciliation, but I'm kind of getting that get more information, that there's something that could throw a spanner in the works here, Cancer. So this also could be your person needing to get more information before they are ready. All right. Because you're ready, but this person may need more information before they are ready. All right, so we'll have a look with the lenormand. Okay, Cancer. What actions can Cancer be taking towards resolution? Sorry, Cancer. What actions could Cancer take towards reconciliation with this person, please? Still had the word, that other word in my... Now it's gone already. That other word was from the previous sign. Resolution, yeah. Okay, Cancer, what actions could this person take towards reconciliation with Cancer? Okay, so I'm seeing both those oracle cards that have come through in your individual Lenormand readings here. So for you, we do see the ship as well as the clover. So this is you being ready. You're ready to get on your ship and start a brand new journey here. You're ready to reconcile this. You are also ready. I do feel for some of you, you are ready to steer that ship in a different direction and not reconcile with this person. Steer it in a completely new direction, brand new journey, new adventure for yourself. But for majority of you, this is talking about, you ready to get on that ship and cover that distance between you and this person to reconcile with this person. The clover talking about you willing to take a chance, willing to risk it, kind of thing, having good fortune to do so, and you're kind of ready to do that short term with that clover as well. You're ready. But what we're seeing from your person's energy here, which I feel is this is that get more information, the more information necessary that could throw that spanner in the works. We do have the stork as well as the stars. So that, the stork talks about stirring up new energy, and then we do see the stars is wish fulfillment. So it kind of lets us know that this person, they're actually actioning a brand new wish. That's their action, is a brand new wish, a brand new desire, a brand new dream that they've got. They're trying to stir up brand new energy towards new wishes and new desires, and having hope and optimism somewhere else, somewhere new, brand new for them. All right, so that may actually be the more information that you're looking for here, is that this person is actually, I feel for some of you, this person is actually in a new connection already. All right, so even though you're ready to reconcile with this person, I feel like some of them have moved on, and they're focusing on new rather than you. That sounds a bit confronting there. So but that's the more information you need, I feel, is that you need to learn what this wish is of this person. Are they wishing to go in the direction of new rather than you? All right, so just be aware of that, Cancer. Even though you yourself are ready, there doesn't seem to be any shadow work popping out for you or anything like that. So but you're more than welcome to check your other placements, or cross-watch your person's placement as well. But for now, we'll move on over to our Leos. Sorry. Okay, Leo. How are we today, Leo? Leo, is reconciliation possible for Leo and this person? We have improving health. Okay, so it's improving. It's slowly getting there. The health of this being possible is slowly getting there. It's improving. All right, remain positive. All right, so you can stay positive and hopeful that that health meter will get back to 100% between this reconciliation being possible. I'm kind of feeling that that's a not yet. But, remaining positive. If you do want reconciliation, stay positive. The health of that is slowly starting to improve, all right? But we'll have a look here. Leo, actions Leo can take towards reconciliation with this person. Okay, and actions this person can take towards reconciliation with our Leos. All right, so the actions that you can be taking, we have the woman and the child. So straight away, I want to say, if you are a woman with a child, focusing on that dynamic first and foremost, all right? But that's only maybe one of you. But we do see the woman talking about emotions, okay? That's talking about nurturing your emotions. With the child there, nurturing your sense of joy and happiness, and that inner child, that wonderment at the world, that anything could happen, that remaining positive kind of energy, really focusing on keeping your emotions like innocent, that anything could happen, and that there could be a lot of potential here. if that's what you want, so really focusing on, bringing joy to yourself, happiness to yourself, innocence, and whatnot to your emotions. All right. Because with your person here, this is going to go two ways. All right. There's two different messages here for you. This person's energy, we do have the Coffin and then the Tower. All right. So with the Coffin, we do see a death and rebirth. And then with the Tower, I feel like this is talking about, you know, the foundation in the past with you. All right. So what we're seeing for a majority of you here is that something needs to end for this person. They need to end something, close the lid on something before they can, stir up brand new energy with you. All right. Brand new foundations with you, new beginnings with you, death and then rebirth. They need to close something out before they can start something new here with this Tower. The Tower is talking about the past. So this is where I'm seeing you and the foundations that they're laying with you. So they need to kind of, put an end to the foundations that have been laid in the past and start brand new foundations in the future with you. If they do wish to reconcile, there is something foundational about this connection that they do need to, have a brand new energy toward. All right. So they need to close out something about the way that they've done. I feel like for a lot of them too, they need to end something that within themselves, something that they do. They need to stop doing that basically to be able to have a brand new, foundation with you from the past here. All right. So whereas for others of you, the ending is actually they're needing to, end this cycle with you in order to rebuild foundations for themselves. Okay, so, but that's not feeling like that's feeling like maybe 30% of them, that where they're going to be ending this completely in order to rebuild their own foundations. All right, whereas for majority of you, they need to end either a behavior, a way of doing things, a way that they've done things in the past. They need to end that before they can rebuild a foundation with you yourself. All right, Leo, you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, or check, cross-watch this person's placements as well. But for now, we'll move on to Virgo. My bad. Virgo, how are we today, Virgo? Just looking today at reconciliation. Is reconciliation possible between Virgo and this person? Ask for help from others. All right, so there may be other people that can give you really good advice about this potential reconciliation, because and I do feel for some of you that's talking about, actually needing, professional advice here if you do want to reconcile this connection, because we do have a strong need for compromise here, okay, between you and this person. There is definitely some compromise needed here, meeting this person halfway. Yeah, asking for help from others, asking for other people's opinions, asking for professional advice, those sorts of things. All right, even spiritual advice, okay? Virgo, what actions can Virgo take towards reconciliation with this person? One more, please. What action? Please clarify that as an action for Virgo. All right, and this person, what actions can this person take towards reconciliation with our Virgos? Please clarify. Please clarify. You're the first one I've had to clarify all day, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Okay, so for you, what I'm seeing here, firstly, we have the woman, all right? So we're looking at emotions here, but we do have the coffin, which is death and rebirth. So there's a certain emotion that needs to end. If you do wish to, that's been clarified by the cross. So, there's a certain emotion that you're carrying that you do need to, kill that off, basically. We do see death and then rebirth. So if you want a new beginning here, which is where we see that rebirth, if you do want a new beginning, if you do want that reconciliation, your side of the compromise is, needing to close the lid on certain emotions that you're carrying as burdens. All right. So I feel like just intuitively here, I am feeling that for some of you, these emotions are related to anger. All right. So there may be a bit of pent-up anger that you're carrying as a burden, and needing to end that out if you do want a new beginning here. We do see with the cross, though, that it's if you do want this reconciliation, have faith. Have faith, because it's definitely possible. All right. Have faith in this. If that's what you truly wish for, have faith that it will work out the way that it's supposed to. All right. On this person's side, we do see the whip followed by the crossroads. All right. So, and that was clarified by the garden. All right. So what we're seeing with the cross, that's the card of trouble, tension, conflict. This person may be beating themselves up a little bit. That conflict may be just within themselves. But with the crossroads there, they kind of need to make a conscious decision to resolve this conflict within themselves. They may need to consciously choose this path towards reconciliation, and work out, I suppose, if that's what they truly want as well, because it's coming through as a choice they need to make. They've conflicted is kind of what I'm getting there. They're conflicted about whether they want to compromise and whether they want to meet you halfway. All right, with that garden there, that's talking about meetings. They don't know. They honestly, they're conflicted. They need to make a conscious choice of what path they're actually walking here before this reconciliation would be possible. They need to actually, work it out for themselves first. They're feeling a bit confused as to whether they even want to resolve this, whether they're willing to meet you halfway or not. So it does feel as though, some stuff needing to be ended on either side here, just within each other, within yourself, before we could move forward into a potential reconciliation. So that's probably why that ask for help from others has come out there, because there, I do feel for a lot of these people, whether this is you or them, I do feel as though there is the need for some professional guidance here. So like a psychologist or something, in order to, resolve that conflict and work out what they want, what path they want to take here. All right, whether they can compromise with you or not. All right, so that's what we have for you, Virgo. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already, but we will see you all again soon.